You got it. You got it. God damn. If you ever won the lottery, what would y'all do with the money? Comment below. Sup, though.
It takes hundreds of thousands of years to form a cave, but only a few seconds to lose your life in one.
Hell
when
yeah.
that happens, it might be a long time before you're ever seen again. Number 9. A YouTuber named Jay Fricina is filming her visit in the ice caves deep inside the Austrian mountains when she records a rise of nervous screams coming from the tourist group up ahead.
Oh my God! Oh my God! If I was in your situation, right, and oh my God, yo, if I was in your situation, I would have just hauled ass right out the cave. I would have said nothing to my friends at all. Because if they were my friends, they would have ran with me, right? But, okay, good. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm running so motherfucking fast.
A short while later, this odd figure is seen scaling the walls.
Someone climbing up the wall. It's an iceman. It's a ghost. Jesus, what is that?
Jesus, why are you still in there?
I was almost certain that this was just a frog until I remembered that they were in the ice caves. As far as I know, no cold-blooded frog should be able to survive the icy temperatures without freezing. And besides that, I don't think a group of people would randomly scream at once over an amphibian. Worst of all, it seems as though the glowing bluish humanoid creature appears to have no head. I can only imagine what this scene must have looked like in person. Number 8.
I don't want to know.
A YouTube channel called Free For All plans to explore a series of tunnels underneath Minneapolis that are rumored to eventually lead to a place called Satan's Cave, which no one has ever seen before. The group of friends grow progressively dirtier as they squeeze through narrow opening after narrow opening, sometimes climbing through sections of the tunnel that have almost completely collapsed, just to see what's next. Soon the brick walls give way to smooth gray stone that more closely resembles the likes of a cave. When they see these highly detailed faces carved into the wall, they know they are on the right track. It's definitely...
Yeah, on the right track to getting clucked up. A
creepy sight for sure, but walls are still covered with tons of graffiti, which means that 1 million people have been here before. They aren't crossing new territory, at least not yet. After a while, they happen upon a side tunnel that seems to be unmarked and unexplored. They have to hunch over and eventually crawl on their hands and knees in order to continue.
Wow.
It's a long time before they stumble upon what has to be the narrow mouth of Satan's Cave. The cave eventually opens into a cramped chamber of sorts. The situation becomes all too real when they realize the hole in the wall is too narrow to crawl through. There is a hole to their left that leads straight down into pitch black darkness. Everyone gets an uneasy feeling about this huge floor opening, and they wisely decide to turn back around. Judging from the cave's nickname, I definitely wouldn't want to see what's down that final hole either. Number 7. A YouTuber named Kodiak Muraski is hunting aquatic wildlife for sport when he spots a big lobster and heads towards it, blade in hand. He ends up chasing his prey way too far into the underwater cave and eventually loses track of where the exit is.
Oh, damn.
I ended up getting turned around and lost in the hole, and basically came to the conclusion that I wasn't going to make it out alive.
Watch how he darts from crevice to crevice, desperately searching for an opening. He's running out of air and can't even express his own fear without taking in a huge lungful of water.
This is kind of a reach But I was thinking, you know, he was chasing the lobster or the crab or whatever, right? What if the lobster was like thinking, oh, okay, you want to catch me? Right, you want to catch me? Okay, so I'm going to lead you. I'm going to confuse the hell out of you. So because I know you don't belong here. So I'm going to confuse the hell out of you, and we're going to be on the chase. We're going to be on the run. Since you want to grab people and you want to touch people in all the wrong places without my permission. Okay. I got you. I'm gonna edit it.
After a long journey swimming in circles and coming to peace with his own demise, Kodiak finally comes across the exit and leaves with a newfound appreciation for life. Based on what you've seen from this video, let me know if there are any underwater survival strategies Kodiak could have used to find his bearings and escape more quickly.
I mean, unless you have, you know, Adidas swimwear or like at least Adidas swim shoes, then you're basically clocked. That's all I'm saying.
Number 6. Mikhail Kroosbergen is deep in a cave.
You got
in
it.
The tropical country of Laos.
That's a big ass.
He catches this incredibly large arachnid lurking on the stony gray
What the
wall.
hell is that? You mad close. Look at the legs. Oh my god, that thing is fast.
Mikhail later describes this spider as being the size of a full-grown pizza.
Damn.
Its eyes are large enough to reflect light back into the camera like a cat, which is something I've never seen a bug's eyes do. Eventually, the creature scurries into the darkness with the speed of a professional sprinter, never to be seen by human eyes again. According to the description, they are sure that this is a giant huntsman spider, which apparently will bite on occasion. Tell me if you agree with their assessment and how you were able to tell for sure. Number 5. This YouTuber is exploring the Tulaker Abbey in Wales when he notices a strange animal face in the stone. It's hard to see at first, but you can make out the face of a pig here. This prompts him and his group to examine the area more closely.
I don't see that.
Eventually discovering a series of even more startling finds, they soon realize that this is not a natural rock formation, but rather some kind of ritualistic stone altar from ancient times past. The smooth surface was probably used for some sort of human and animal offerings.
I don't see the face. Where's the face?
Finally, he zooms in on the clawed feet of the altar, and the video ends shortly thereafter. It's hard to say whether this is some kind of stage prop, or if they really did stumble across a hidden evil deep within an old cave. The friends seem more curious than scared, which is a strange reaction, but then again, if I was there, I probably wouldn't know what to think either. Overall, I'd say this video has a good chance of being real, but I would like to get some other opinions. Number 4. This YouTuber is exploring a cave in an undisclosed location when he sees something that freezes him in place. He steadies the camera and slowly zooms into the darkness. Staring back at him are 2 white eyes that are large and spaced far apart, signifying a large creature with a well-developed brow. The timing of his reaction seems very real and not staged. Also, this is the only video on the channel and it's from 2016. I did think that this video was fake at first because the name of the channel is Pro Films, but then I realized it just means he was recording with a GoPro. Also, this is the only video on the channel and it's from 2016. I'm just saying that if this was a fake channel, then there would probably be more videos similar to this one, but there's nothing else. Number 3. A YouTuber named Captain Bob Hartzell finds himself in the sea caves of Devil's Island in Wisconsin when he feels uneasy and decides to start recording. Watch this part and tell me if you see something strange in the distance. A vaguely human outline can be seen standing directly in front of him. I guess this could just be a small cave opening, but this island is rumored to be haunted by numerous spirits and even a cave monster, so anything is possible. All I know for sure is that Bob feels like he is not alone, starts recording wildly, and manages to capture a silhouette roughly the same size and shape of a human.
Really? So, I mean, you feel really uneasy, you feel really scared and nervous, and you decide to go ahead and start recording. That's your first instinct. Your first instinct isn't to like ram up the goddamn engine on the boat, on the thing that you on. Your first instinct is not to be like, oh shit. I don't know what they sound like. I mean, your first instinct is not like, oh my God, this is weird. I feel really weird. I feel like I have a bad feeling about all of this. I should get the hell out of here. That's not your first instinct. First instinct is to whip out your camera and start recording. Christmas lights.
Number 2, this video titled The Cave of Screaming Terror sounds a bit dramatic until you get about midway through. Donnell Buckley is exploring the sea cave along the coast of Ireland by himself when suddenly the water becomes higher and Donnell hears this strange sound behind him.
You got it. You got it. God damn.
A series of shrill, high-pitched screams coming from somewhere deep within the cave makes Donald decide to leave the vicinity. He never gives proper explanation, and I think it definitely creeped him out. If you can identify what kind of creature this is, then please do so. It almost sounds like some kind of exotic bird, but it also somewhat resembles some of the more convincing rake videos that I've seen before.
Don't find out.
Before we get to number 1,
Don't find out.
My name is Chills, and I hope you're enjoying my narration. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. I recently released a new song called Dreamland. Please let me know if you think my music is improving or not. Tap the circle icon in the top right corner, then tap my new song to give it a listen. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person, so if you're generous enough to hit that subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank you. This way you'll be notified of the new videos I upload every Thursday and Saturday. Number 1. A YouTuber named Mark Johnson and his group are conducting a paranormal investigation in the Cave of the Winds, a supposedly haunted underground location in the Colorado wilderness. Apparently, whatever is down there with them lacks patience and will not wait until they're finished setting up equipment to begin.
Probably kick on the spirit box here in a minute.
None of them hear the noise until they review the tape, which I find strange because the camera picks it up so well. The sound was either truly paranormal or possibly just their equipment dragging across the ground. A short while later, they catch 2 orbs while walking, followed by this scream. I think this scream was probably a supernatural encounter because it happens in the middle of an otherwise regular conversation. Well, listen to this part and tell me what you believe. Finally, this bizarre, unseen light source magically flickers after Mark Johnson asks for spiritual confirmation.
Is there anybody in this part of the cave here with me?
Hell yes. Oh.
What's weird is how the shimmering effect goes away when Mark shines his flashlight over the patch of land. There's really no reason for an object to suddenly stop reflecting light like that, especially when it was just reflecting light 2 seconds earlier. In my opinion, the reflection should have grown brighter when put in a direct beam of light, not go away completely, which makes me think all of this is real. Despite all of our modern technology, it's still possible to become hopelessly and completely lost almost anywhere. And when that happens, the odds of you getting found are beyond your control, and almost undoubtedly stacked against you.
God damn. Alright, so the one that took it home. The one that had the cherry on the mother clucking top. The one that had the home run. Out of all these videos, my face really itches. That's why I do this. Would have to be the first one. Because they knew that the cave was haunted. They knew that the cave was no good. And then they knew that a part of the cave, or if not the whole cave, had the name Satan in it. But they still went ahead and proceeded to getting clucked up and proceeded to play games. To me, if you know something is, you know, it's scary as hell, or it seems really sus, or it is sus, and you still go ahead and like proceed and go ahead and go forth, don't you agree that that person or the people that's proceeding to playing games should get clucked up? Can I get an amen on it one time? Can I get an amen on 2 times? Amen, amen. 3 times. Amen, amen, amen. 4 times. Amen, 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 amen. But the ones that had like the screams in it, I'm mad. I mean, granted, I literally just finished watching these videos, but I don't think anybody in these videos ran soon enough, ran soon enough when they realized they was clocked up. You know, they ran when it was too late. They didn't run as soon as it got bad, or, you know, when their gut was telling them, hey, homie, go ahead and leave. They didn't really leave. They stood there, or they waited a minute, and then they left. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it goes. Sorry, player. It's not. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy. My family.